How's everyone doing? Time to get an eye exam. And I don't know, I always enjoy going to the eye doctor, even though they put that leaf blower in your eye. That was the fastest eye exam ever. But even though they put the leaf blower in your eye, I always enjoyed going to eye exams. And I don't really have a story for that. It's just always been something I enjoy. I will show you guys some of the behind the scenes. I'll tell you what, this Arizona heat is not for the faint of heart. That's for sure. I don't know. Hopefully that picture will balance out. But yeah, this Arizona heat is not for the faint of heart. It's warm, but it's doable for now. For the time being, it's doable. I plan on going to Flagstaff tomorrow, so I'm excited. I miss sporadically getting up and going places. Now, typically, I wouldn't have planned that even as much as I did, but it's definitely something I've been working on for the past couple of years. Me and my wife are definitely two different people when it comes to this hit the road thing. I'm definitely more of a wake up in the morning, grab something to eat, and then just randomly, you know what? I feel like getting on the highway and heading north. That's me. We are definitely different when it comes down to the way we travel. My wife, she likes a step by step like plan to what we're doing, how long we're gonna be places and things like that. I don't know if she has to be that detailed, but she's pretty doggone detailed when it comes down to planning. Whereas me, I'm definitely free spirited when it comes to that. So sorry, I'm in the midst of planning a birthday party for my 14-year-old too. This is actually where we're gonna have it. So if you guys want to bring a gift, then bring it by here. But it's next weekend, and even this, I'm not really planning. I'm throwing it together as it comes to me. So wish me luck there. This is technically, honestly, hang on, let's call him again. Much better, better lighting. What happened? I don't want you to switch to standard video mode. I don't want you to take a picture either. Anyway, so that's typically how we work out. She plans things, plans. I'm definitely action. I don't care what kind of action, as long as action is being taken. That's kind of how I roll. So we definitely got differences there, and honestly, it kind of balances each other out. Like I said, she's taught me how to slow down and plan a little bit at least, and I taught her how to just get up and go out the door. Just go for it. The plan doesn't have to be perfect. It's just action needs to be taken because I know how a lot of people are. They will plan something and second guess and overthink everything to the point where they just kind of end up stagnant and not doing anything at all. And I'm like, you would be going somewhere if you just went somewhere. So that's definitely my style. Anyway, back to planning this birthday party. I do not plan, as we just discussed. I don't plan. I just go, and 97.42% of the time, it works out wonderfully. Um, it reminds me of a time my first wedding anniversary, I had no clue what to do, no clue what to get her, no clue how I was gonna do it. And 2 days prior, I got married on Friday the 13th. So on the 11th, whatever day that was, I put together a scavenger hunt, and I threw together a whole scavenger hunt in a day and a half. All I can say is thank God for Amazon Prime, because I had to order these little bears that were going to be at each location, and they came the next day. So I still have those little bears too. She collected them all, and I ended up getting balloons and leaving notes, and putting together a scavenger hunt is not easy. But I ended up putting together these little notes and taking them all around town. It's not like a scavenger hunt just in the house. I took one to the courthouse, one to her mom's house, one to a restaurant, a couple of different like eating places. I took one to, she likes this restaurant called don't tell me, Zupa's. I took one to Zupa's, and they had one for her. Uh, and then it ended with dinner at this thing called Hot Pot. You guys, I'm sure you're familiar with it, but that was something I just kind of threw together, and it ended up being super memorable. So that's the way I work, and apparently it functions pretty doggone good. It's stressful, but it works. It functions. So, with all that said, I'm a firm believer that some sort of motion is better than no motion at all. So, whether I'm moving fast and unplanned or slow and trying to plan something, as long as I'm going, that's what's important to me. To be going somewhere, making some sort of motion rather than sitting still and not making any kind of progress at all. Even if I make a whole plan and it falls apart, which seldom happens, but if I make a whole plan and it falls apart, I still learned something to keep it from falling apart next time, rather than doing all this planning and thinking it through and it still fall apart. I mean, you still learn at the end of the day, but you could have learned that a lot faster if you just went. So, and I honestly, I do that with these videos. I put stuff together, or haven't. I don't put anything together. Honestly, y'all see raw, uncut me turning on the camera, popping on a mic, and winging it with these videos, and it comes together kind of. But honestly, I learn more each time I post. Whereas if I sat here and tried to plan the perfect video and the perfect piece of content for each time I turn this camera on, I probably would not have made a single video now. First of all, I would still be nervous about getting in front of people and recording and stuff. Whereas the more I've done this, the less I care. I was literally making a video in the eyeglass office earlier today. People were like watching me make this video. And like I said, I'm not as nervous making these videos around strangers than I am my own family. And like I said, I always tell people the biggest part of this is none of these people are going to remember this moment in the next 10 minutes. Like, I made my video, left out the eye doctor's office. Very slim chance I see these people again. Very slim. And if I do, they're not going to remember, oh, that's the weird guy that was making videos in the eye office. They'll be like, oh, there's a black guy in Surprise, Arizona. What in the world? That's more their thought. But like I said, it takes a while to get past that whole nervous feeling making videos. And I feel like I'm pretty confident in it now. I just go through and I make the video. Whatever the topic is, I get the topic out and call it a day. Speaking of which, let me show you this. Okay, so back to the learn as I go. I have actually started making making notes for my videos so that I can actually have talking points for my topics. Um, as you see here, topic: I used to smoke cigarettes, which that's awful. Um, My photography is a hobby. We already went over that one. We can check that one off the list. So I'm just kind of come up with my topics. That way I'm not all over the place, not getting distracted by whatever I'm getting distracted by. Is that a rabbit? Anyway, that way I'm not getting distracted by much. I'm still going to veer off topic because it's in my nature. But at least I will have some sort of direction to go. So look forward to me improving, and watching you guys improve is a big motivator to watch me improve. I'm actually going to put together some edits. I'm going to try to put some magic words on the screen. See? Improvement. So that's a big part of me doing what I do, is learning as I go. So anyway, you guys enjoy. Make sure you like, subscribe, share. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm not getting in the pool today, but I did come scope it out for the party, and I'll be in touch throughout the day. I may hop back on here in a minute, give you some more randomness, but I'll see you guys in the morning on the way to Flagstaff. Like yourself, love each other. Peace. Oh, it's a bird. What's up, birdie?